Welcome to the IMMAF European Amateur MMA Open. Held this year in Birmingham, England, athletes from all over the globe competed in 13 different weight categories, fighting to take home the gold. Each of our entrants are holding both individual dreams and the hopes of their country on the road to victory. In this exclusive programme, we will be taking you through the 4-day event and showing you what it takes to emerge as a champion. This is the IMMAF European Amateur Open. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the men's middleweight division. We join the action in the quarterfinals. And it's a competition between Håkonsen of Norway versus Laitinen of Finland.
The final quarter-final in this middleweight division sees Marius Håkonsen from Norway in the red shorts against Juho Laitinen from Finland in the blue.
And Juho stepping in with an inside leg kick. Both fighters eager to get things underway.
Corkscrew uppercut there from Håkonsen early in the round.
And Marius continues to try and punish over the top of the guard of the Finn.
Yes, I like the way Håkonsen stays in the pocket there. It's the second time he's looked for that twisting uppercut. And then the big right hand. He feels he's got the power here, I think, Chris.
He's absolutely got the power, but Juho also unorthodox in these exchanges. Happy to stand and trade right in the pocket, one step out for either fighter, and they are going hell for leather,
I was just about
Malcolm.
to say, Chris, I think that could be a mistake for Juho, and so it was proven because Marius stayed in the pocket, the big shots. He was the better boxer, and Juho Laitinen from Finland has paid for that. He's fortunate where he's fallen, but you saw the power difference there with Marius Håkonsen from Norway.
Håkonsen looking for the wrestler's role there. Laitinen, the Finn, resilient and buying himself some valuable time to recover here.
You're right, Chris. He was resilient because they were very good, solid shots that took him off his feet as he stood and traded with the Norwegian.
It was the left hook that rocked him. But Laitinen continuing here to try to slow things down, slow the breathing, gain himself some mental recovery time. And you look at the way, though, that Håkonsen is controlling his ankle, standing up, trying to dump him down to the mat and establish the top position.
Well, they want to capitalize on that ascendancy and the way that he did shake Juho Laitinen up here.
Laitinen sort of possibly in a position to work for a Kimura, although I would suspect he's probably going to try to use this to stand up. He's not really in an angle to be able to finish this. Marius Håkonsen knows this, looking to try and escape out the back door and maintain a back position, and dragging the Finn's feet out from underneath him to collapse his base.
Yes, it's been a good opening for the Norwegian. Very impressed with him upright.
Things continue here. Tonight in the UK, another stacked IMAF tournament.
And he pops free, as you predicted, Chris. Håkonsen in a good position now.
Håkonsen much better here, really disallowing the Finn to be able to finish anything, or at least be in any position to get a finish. Peppering knees, and then using his knee to actually push down on the elbow to open up and force the Finn to release the grip. Laitinen has to comply. It's the back now for Håkonsen.
I don't think he'll have enough time to really capitalize on this, but it means for me overall a big opening round for the man from Norway. Round two here, and round one really opened up with that telling left hook from Håkonsen from Norway, Chris.
Håkonsen was really able to put things together and come out on top in some very gutsy exchanges by both men. Both men taking risks there, Malcolm, in the pocket.
That's right, the risk didn't really pay off for Juho Laitinen. And he's got to be careful again because I can see the same result if he stands here for any period of time with Marius Håkonsen.
And the Finn continuing here to operate at close range, establishing some looks here. I'd like to see him move his head a bit more. That's the problem. He comes in chin up, and then you can see Marius Håkonsen eager to get his fists on target.
Yes,
and he smacks the bullseye again.
The uppercut,
Whoa.
Chris. Laitinen at the moment upright is playing into the Norwegian's hands, and he can't afford to keep doing that.
I'm so impressed with the chambering of Håkonsen. That guy gets his punches in there so fast.
Now, if I remember correctly, Laitinen was quite fortunate in the first round. He almost fell into guard from that punch exchange, didn't he? He might not be so lucky this time if Håkonsen connects cleanly again.
Laitinen did establish the jab there very nicely once or twice, but now on the wrong side of a cross.
And that right
Marius.
cross wobbled him. His legs went Bambi all for a second there.
Head kick, swing and a miss from Håkonsen.
I'd be happy to keep it upright if I was him, and if I was in his corner, I'd say, yep, let's keep it here. You're doing a really good job, especially with that bread and butter left and right, and the right lands cleanly again.
Smooth punching, very loose and relaxed. I mean, the power that Håkonsen has is apparent, but he's also so loose in the way he winds up.
I mean, credit to Laitinen, as you said, he stays there in the pocket. He does throw his own leather, but when the exchanges have got really heated, he's the man that's either had to back off here. Just again, beautiful left from Håkonsen and the right again, and forcing Laitinen to back off. It's a dangerous game for the Finn.
He really throws that right hand like a softball. I'm telling you, as Håkonsen had a career as a pitcher, because that guy can really throw those punches in. Look
Nice
at that.
low kick, though, from Laitinen. This is better. This is what he needs to do.
I was going to say, Laitinen had been looking for the leg kick a few times, but really committed to it there. And no doubt Håkonsen feeling that. Hasn't checked that technique yet.
No, he will do if it keeps coming. He can't afford not to. But nice lateral movement from the Norwegian. And if I were him, I'd be happy to keep it here. You're winning the upright battle quite convincingly. The judges will see that clearly.
Nice rear teep. And Laitinen now in for the takedown. Successful here. 10 seconds on the clock.
Timing unfortunate for him. It was the right technique. I think a minute too late, Chris.
Looking now for Laitinen to try and catch a pass or inflict a few punches for good measure. It's been a great round for the Norwegians, but a strong finish from Finland.
Third round, a semi-final place at stake. And if I was Marius Håkonsen from Norway, I would want to keep this one just where it is now, Chris.
He showed off some great ability to come out on top during some close-range firefighting with the fisticuffs there in the last round.
Now
And all credit to Laitinen. He was in there. He landed some good stiff jabs, a couple clean low kicks.
But let's look at Laitinen. Twice he's gone for the takedown and twice he's got it. But his timing, late in the round, Chris.
Yeah, I suspect he's going to go for that one sooner this time around, or at least would say that would be a smart game plan.
I mean, you're right, he's game upright, he gets his fair share of shots off, but he's always the man backing off and always eating that big overhand right, and now he adds the knee in for good measure, does the Norwegian.
And Laitinen felt that now 4 times.
Oh, he's hurt, Chris, he's hurt.
Whoa! But what a chin. That guy, I'm telling you, is as tough as they come.
But this is what I question. Oh, having said that, for the first time, overconfident, Håkonsen walked onto that, and he's hurt from that right hand. He walked fully onto it, overconfident, has paid the price. Laitinen stays in there, as you said, durable and gutsy, and suddenly Håkonsen feels the force here.
And the penalty being blood streaming down the face of Håkonsen on his right side. And now Laitinen looks to drag him down to the mat, but then makes a critical error in giving up his back. Can Håkonsen capitalize? Halfway through this round, still tons of time to go.
Well, he pops the head out there, Laitinen, and that was overconfidence from Marius Håkonsen. He was in total control of that upright work. Went in to throw the big right and caught one himself, doubling the impact, and now he's in this position.
Trying to maybe work for a triangle choke. He's certainly got the figure for it. Long legs operating here in closed guard, trying to work something. But what we're looking for here is for Laitinen to make sure he keeps 2 arms in. You notice Håkonsen trying to stuff his right arm, which would then help him secure a triangle. Now he goes to work on the other arm. There's the armbar. That's going to be it. That looks really tight. He should be able to finish here if he gets enough leverage on that, Malk.
Desperate times for Juho Laitinen here, but he pops free again, and this bout has been defined as much by their mistakes, hasn't it, Chris?
I completely agree. That to me looks so deep, but the Finn able to slide his arm out, and that might be just because of the slippery nature. These guys have worked so hard. They're not out sweating a ton right now. It's very difficult to hold on to somebody when you've got that level of lubrication. The friction that you get early in the rounds is not so easy when it comes to round one or round
Marius
three.
looking to flatten out Juho now. But having said that, across the 3 rounds, the Norwegian is still strongly in control. Juho Laitinen has to do something very quickly now.
End of the round, really high on the back for Håkonsen. Both fighters embraced an incredible display on one wild fight.